All right, everyone. Can you hear me now? I think I figured out the sound issue. Hopefully. Grant's going to let me know right away. I'll save my introduction. I'll save my introduction until somebody lets me know they can hear me. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. Good to go, they say. All right. Welcome, everyone. We are live at the Leather Pocket for the Fargo Fair Match 10-ball tournament. Got a great first match here. Real good first match. Albert Augustin taking on Kung Dao. Both really strong players. They match up quite evenly in the Fargo system. So you'll see they're both racing to 9. And as we see more matches on this TV table here, we're going to have all kinds of different races. So just as an example, we have Kirby Ibanez playing Randy Dodging Horse on the table beside this one. The race is 11 games for Kirby and 4 for Randy. So the spot can be quite heavy in this tournament. I hope you are all enjoying your Saturday afternoon. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you're sharing that stream lots for us. We're going to be following along the comments on Facebook and YouTube all day, guys, so feel free to chat along. And if you're new to Q Sports Live here, you're listening to Ben Francis on the mic right now. Brian Harder in the YouTube, welcome. And thanks for letting me know the sound is now working. Appreciate it, guys. Let me get this big Leather Pocket logo off of here so we can see Albert's break. Is he making a ball? I don't think so. It looks like the 7 just creeped out of the way of the 1, so good chance for... I actually have the score wrong here too, guys. Let me correct that. It is 2-2. It is 2-2. Racing a 7. So good chance for Kung to regain the lead. He was up 1-0 in this match. And then I kind of missed the second and third game, just trying to figure out our sound issue. But I did it. So it's official. I'm not just an average pool player. Well, I would say he jumped up on that shot, but that's kind of his style. That's kind of his style. He doesn't stay down on the balls too often. It's just the way he plays. Same can be said for Albert. He likes to get a little jumpy, put a little extra on that stroke. He's going to need a little extra here just to pot this ball. This is a tough shot. If he is playing the cut into the top right. I would expect him to be. No, he is chipping it behind the 4 safe, and he's done quite well. He's done quite well with that shot. So Kung's going to be kicking off this end rail right near the chalk, I believe. And try to hit that 3 pretty full. Leave the cue ball right where the 3 is and send the 3 up table, ideally. Although it's hard to get underneath this ball, this cue ball. Kind of needs to get a little bottom on it. Oh, he made a really good effort there. If the 3 kind of went down table a little more, that would have been a fantastic shot. Let me see if I can pull up some Fargos of these players as well, because I'm sure we're going to be getting that question plenty today, Dakota. So open the Fargo rate app on my phone. Just give me one moment. So just bear with me for a moment here. No problem, Dakota. I figure I better get it open. I'm going to get that question lots today. So I might as well open it up, check her out. Let's see what we got. Kung Dao as a 642 with 1,700 games robustness. And Albert's at a 666. So these guys match up real close. And Albert looking to take a lead here. I'm just going to put the Fargos right in here like this on my scoreboard. Let's make a few small adjustments to fit it in. Kung Dao at 642. So that should save me a few questions as well throughout the day. Slapping the Fargos in there. Kind of a tricky little shot here for Albert. Cue ball on the rail makes that missable, but it wipes its feet. What a shot. That could have went definitely wrong, but it finds the bottom of the hole nonetheless. 3-2 Albert. And we are playing winner breaks in this tournament. So we'll see if anybody can string some racks together. And I'm just gonna get some other posters up here. Looks and sounds pretty dry again from Albert. Closest ball there was the cue ball. Tracking. Oh, he plays it off the two beautifully there. Really nice little shot. Pushes the two towards bottom left. Leaves himself a nice little angle to come around for the three, although he's ran into the three. It could be trouble. Big game here. I feel like this is a big game in this match. 4-2 Albert or 3-3, so there's extra importance in some of the games throughout these matches, although every game is very important, obviously. And these players will be grinding all day because the handicap is a big factor here. This cue ball's coming up short. I don't think he's getting behind the six. He wanted to. That's where he was going. Just didn't get there. Brian, yes, I just see your comment there. I am playing in this event as well. Just bear with me for a moment here while I get one more poster going. So in between racks, you all have something to look at. Looks like a little safety action going on here, trying to keep that ball contained. Ball in hand for Kung Dao on the 4 here. Sorry guys, just one more quick poster. That it won't let me upload. So Grant, if you're out there listening, the previous poster, the Q&A one, it will not let me add from the email. It says format's wrong. I am by far a professional at that aspect. Meanwhile, Albert looking pretty good. I didn't see how Kuhn missed the 4 from ball in hand. Hung it right in the jaws. That could be a huge mistake in this match, because it lays pretty good for Albert to get a 4-2 lead here, although these shots are key, these next 2 shots. Getting good on the 8 will allow him to get easily on the 9. And this is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. I think he has to draw this straight back, you know, to where his left elbow is there. And he does have the stroke for that. He'd rather this cue ball not be frozen on the rail, but it's going to be. And yeah, no problem. I can fix it as well. Grant, I think I know how. I think if I just like screenshot it, email it, should be able to get her done. Look at this short side shape into the side pocket. Who would have thunk he'd be playing the right side pocket here with this 10 ball, but he's pretty much straight in. There's not a lot to do here. Usually I'd say keep everything still, but that's not really his style, so we'll see him flinch a little on this one, I'm sure. Kind of like that. Nonetheless, 4-2 Albert. Racing to 7 here at the leather pocket. Fair match. Fargo 10 ball tournament. And so I do have a couple of posters ready for you guys. Here's one. Make sure you guys check out www.cslipl.com. All the info on the Ghost League is there, you'll find. Next session starting a little over a week's time, so make sure you guys get registered. You can win a spot into the Predator Pro Billiard Series, the event of your choosing as well. You can win entry fee into that, which I'm super looking forward to. That's going good. Laura, how are you? So looks like a little window here for Albert on this one. Pretty long shot though. This is a tough one. Gotta spear this. Gotta hit it with at least a stun shot. I think he'll probably draw it a little bit. Yeah, look at that stroke. He's got such a great power stroke. Hits the ball so good. He needs that extra power. He's got it. The shot with the rest can be a little bit tricky to hold. as you can see, and now he's pretty straight in on this 3. This is a tall ask to get over to the 4. I think he can go forward off one rail with a touch of left spin, mostly top. Oh, he tried to power draw it all the way back. Look at the spin on that cue ball. It's still flying. He's gotten away with murder as well. I think Kung's full ball hook. You don't look thrilled about this. And yeah, Brian, the video quality is always a little better on YouTube. That's correct. And good to hear, Laura. Amanda wants to know if we'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be here tomorrow as well, streaming the conclusion of this event and possibly the weekly 10-ball tournament tomorrow, since I think we had 27 players today show up for this event. Races are quite long, though, on some of the matches, so there is a chance we won't finish this in one day. We're going to try to play as deep as we can, and then try to finish it out by, you know, around 2 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, so we still have time for the weekly 10-ball. So let me see if I can just get a couple more of these posters going here. People always want to tell me the score, but wrong guy. Everybody got a good laugh out of that. It's like, who? What? Quite funny, these guys. Looks like the other sweet posters I wanted are not cooperating with me. We'll have those up when Grant gets here in a little bit. So for now, I'll try to focus in on this match. The conclusion here, 4-2, Albert leading Kung in this race to 7. Winner breaks Fargo Fair Match 10-ball tournament. Make sure you guys are sharing that stream lots for us today. We got plenty of fantastic matches. A room full of champions here. We had some out-of-towners come, you know, the usual Saskatoon boys who like to come mix it up in Calgary. Action's good. Tournaments are fun. Leather Pocket also added $500 to this tournament, should be noted. $100 entry per player. 500 added. So big shout out to Leather Pocket for always hosting these events and taking good care of us. If you're ever stopping by Calgary, make sure you hit up Leather Pocket. Beautiful tables, as you can see. These diamond tables were super spoiled. We got 8 9-foot diamonds, 8 7-foot diamonds, 6 valley boxes. Soon to have a couple more 9-foot tables. Bankside here for Kung Dao, or does he chip this safe? What's up, Daryl Johnson? Been a while, that's right. We haven't been live for a few weeks here now. We do have our partner in crime, Rod Arigata, live in Winnipeg today, I believe. Streaming a monster tournament there with a stacked field as well. Great shot from Mr. Dow. Let's see if he can follow it up, cutting this 9-ball into his top left, coming 2 rails down near the turtle rack that you can see peeking out. Oh no. That could be the beginning of the end, and I thought he hit that quite well. considering the difficulty level. Same path for Albert here, 2 rails, possibly 3. Might want to send this 3 just to be careful. Yeah, see the extra juice there. 3rd rail, 4th rail even. Good shot from Albert. The extra spin there, it takes away this bottom left corner, swallowing up that cue ball. It's a good little stroke he put on that ball to take a 5-2 lead. Not 6-2, 5-2. And we have 3-man teams coming up too. Check out the video, y'all. That is definitely the wrong dates. Let's try this video instead. Make sure you guys check it out. That first poster there says starting November 1st. That's the incorrect date. Next session starts February 7th. Next Monday, a week from Monday. And now we're fully BCA sanctioned for singles and teams. How cool is that? So you can play 3-man team division in the CSL IPL Ghost League. And that'll qualify you for the team event at the BCA Nationals. You can play with any player from CSL IPL League. Nice shot from Albert, contains the cue ball, but how's the return from Kung? Looks like he's going to jail him back. 1 rail kick here near the side pocket. Right near the left side, or sorry, the right side pocket. Probably a little touch of left spin. His bridge is awkward, so he's not in love with this shot. A touch of left spin. I did favor him to make that ball. He got real close. Fantastic effort. Is the 2 covering some of this 1 ball? It's pretty deep in the hole, so going rail first here isn't easy. Kung might have to play the same rail, the right side rail near the side pocket. Or take a chance clipping. Yeah, see where he's looking there. Because he doesn't like trying to play the left side rail right near the 1 first. The 1 is too deep. It's easy to miss that ball entirely. And I do think he would have to swerve it a little, masse it a little. So this 1 rail is good, but oh, just missed. Easy to follow that ball in is what I was going to say. But he just missed it. It's a great chance for Albert to put himself on the hill here, racing to 7. Predicted this match would be quite close, but it looks like Albert is running away with it. Up 5-2. The problem here is going to be the 3 of the 4 to get to the 5. I don't think the 5-10 combo is anywhere near on. So he may try to get on it now. If he can just follow through, he might be able to break the 5 right now and be on the 4 in the right side pocket. I do believe that's what he's looking at. He's got to watch he doesn't clip the backside of the 5 and end up behind the 6. He didn't have the right angle to do that. So he's just taking what he can get. He'll figure out the 5 after. Don't think he plays safe on this 4. It's possible he would, but I think he'll be potting the 4, trying to play safe on the 5. Oh my goodness, he tried to pot the 4 and spin all the way around the world, and he's gotten away with it again. Again, he's gotten away with it. Just blasting the balls. Send him around off all of the rails. And end up leaving Kung only a bank shot here, it looks like. And getting position on the 5 is not easy if he makes this bank. I'm not sure where this cue ball is going. Oh, he was kicking. He was kicking. He was hooked. I thought he might be able to see some of it, but was not to be. So tough shot here for Albert. Shooting over this ball is not easy. The toughest shots in pool are shooting over top of a ball. And he tried to play safe, but he lost the 4. I think he was just trying to bank the 4 up near the 6. Probably just trying to leg it, create distance, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's another ball in hand for Albert here. Another good chance. Now the 5's in the open. And these balls lead to each other nice. They're all on that bottom half of the table, so you don't have to work the cue ball too much here. And I like what he's doing here, playing side pocket, follow through. This makes it nice and easy. Just get to middle table, that's right. Something you'll notice a lot with some of the top end players is their cue ball is in the middle of the table a lot. And everyone should take note of that. Definitely 90% of shots, you're in a good position if you're in the middle of the table, so it tends to be their bailout as well. Getting to middle is something they're pretty accommodated to. So these 3 balls to put himself on the hill. I'm not sure who the next match will be, but we will have another match coming up fairly quick after this one, probably a little 5-minute interval. And this 10 ball for 6-2. Albert Augustin came to play today. He's shooting the balls real well, hitting them smooth. And we are at Leather Pocket Billiards, everyone. Calgary, Alberta. Make sure you check it out if you're ever around the area. Beautiful pool room. Pure pool here, nothing else. Cold drinks, good food, good service. Lots of friends. Lots of action. Albert to break on the hill, breaking for the win here. Marcel wants to know what cue Albert is playing with. You know, I'm not 100% sure. The break cue looks... Oh, he's breaking and playing with the same cue, or he's just pushing out with his break cue. I'll have to investigate a little closer. It looks like maybe a Jacoby. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Nice little cue though. Looks like the carbon shaft, some sort. Safety attempt from Mr. Dow. This might have leaked out a little. He might have the edge of this ball, but he's reaching for the jump cue anyway. He's got that 3-piece break jump. He'll get up over this 7. Try to send the 1 safe. Keep the cue ball down table, I believe. Send the 1 up where he is. Leave the cue ball down here by the 10 possibly. Or just going the other way, so maybe the cue ball behind the 6 sort of. He just let it fly. Just let it fly. Does he get away with it again? Couldn't take a close look, so this might be a little bit tight. You gotta spin this cue ball all the way around, miss the 6 and the 5. Oh, what a stroke he put on that to draw it back, but I don't think he got there. Really hard to tell from this angle. He's getting down pretty quick to shoot it, so he must have this too. You gotta slow roll this. This is a really tough shot with the cue ball on the rail. Yeah. Some of those shots are fairly predictable, you know. It's just, that's such a hard shot. Anytime you gotta slow roll the ball like that with the cue ball on the rail, it's not fun. Michael Rock, 21 degrees in Grays Lake. I miss Grays Lake. I miss Grays Lake. Beautiful place. I would imagine it is, let's see. We're at 7 degrees Celsius here in Calgary, Alberta, which is quite nice for this time of year in this city. Meanwhile, it looks like I think Albert's going to play the 7 in the right side. We'll see if I get this correct. Send the cue ball between the 8. Nice slow rolled it for the corner. He had less angle than I thought. William says 14 plus inches of snow in Connecticut. Wow, that's a lot of snow. That's usually what we're getting this time of year. Abundance of snow. 3 balls left for the win here for Albert. Does he draw back to play this in the same side? He was dead straight. He's going to go double check just to make sure he doesn't hate the angle from stopping this. Just stop the cue ball, like drag it over a little bit. And if he hates the shot on the 10 from there, then he'll go forward with inside like this. So that's why you saw him come over and he thought about if he stopped it, does he like the shot on the 10? He decided he doesn't. And so he spun it up. He just wanted to know how much work he needed to do. Always best to stop the ball if you can. And that is going to do it, folks. Fantastic performance from Albert there. Totally dominated that match. Excuse the autofocus there, everyone. It really didn't like Albert winning that game. So we're going to be back in about 5 minutes, everyone. Make sure if you haven't already, go like and subscribe on our Facebook and our YouTube channels. And we appreciate you all tuning in. We'll be back very shortly.